Hello, everyone. I don't know if you know it, but today is Beth Blalock's 41st anniversary with Carter Myers Automotive. That was 41 years. So we would like for her to share a few things about how it's been working at Carter Myers. Let's see if I can get her in there. I think I'm going to just have to hold it. So, why don't you let us know a couple of highlights so far over the past 41 years? What comes to mind?
One of the first highlights that I can think of is not necessarily in chronological order, but when we, as an office, moved from Colonial Chevrolet, CMA's Colonial Chevrolet, back down to CMA's Colonial Honda, merging the two offices. It was a highlight, and yet it was a very traumatic experience because I've been at Chevrolet for 30 years. Almost all of my knowledge was about Chevrolet and how it did things. So it was traumatic in that sense, but it was a highlight because we went from a single dealership accounting to multiple dealership accounting. So there was a lot of growth as I learned how to navigate between dealerships and the different stores and how they do, the franchises do different businesses. Another highlight would be when Liza took over the reins of the company from her father. It was a very smooth transition, but at the same time, it was very forward-looking. I had been at a seminar where they talked about the statistics for the continuation of a multi-generation dealership family business. And when you get to the fourth generation, the statistic for success goes down to the single digits. That doesn't have anything to do with our dealership. She has not taken us to the 21st century. I think she's looking forward to the 22nd. The technology that she's bringing into the dealerships, the way the franchises are building, is very forward thinking. I have one last highlight, and that was when I won the Associate of the Year award. For that, we won going to the VADA convention. I'm pretty sure that was the year that Carter was coming in as the chairperson for that committee, for the VADA. And not only did we get to see Lee Greenwood perform live his hit, the US, God Bless the USA, but we also, that was where I went to the seminar. There was a lot of learning to be done at that VADA convention, and I got to see the other side of the coin. It wasn't just somebody going away on a cheap vacation. We went to classes and did a lot of stuff, and it was very interesting to see that side of the business.
Okay, and how would you say the industry has changed in the 41 years?
It went from a lot of manual things. I can remember typing up a Form 17. I can remember typing up all the payable checks and taking that big machine and chunking the stamp across the check. Yeah. As a matter of fact, that is how I got this job. Because when I interviewed and took my secretary admin test, there were several of us that applied for it. And the general manager that hired me told me that the reason I got picked out of the other people was because I knew how to write out the amount of a check. So I thought I said, I don't have the accounting experience that some of the other people had. And he said, that's okay, they didn't know how to write out a check.
Well, I can attest to your beautiful handwriting for sure. So, and we're glad that you knew how to write out a check.
Just trying to make sure. Can you see yourself?
I can't see myself.
Okay,
good. And how the company has changed?
The company has grown from just a few dealerships to 17 with I think it's 17 with the auto center, the service center being 18. So we've grown immensely as a dealership, but at the same point in time, I think our feet are firmly on the ground, and we have a lot to look forward to in the future.
Still feel like a big family.
Yes, it feels like one great big family. I mean, last year on my 40th anniversary, Carter called me here at my desk to wish me a happy anniversary.
Well, that's wonderful, and we are glad you're here. Your automotive knowledge is, we just are so thrilled with the amount of knowledge that you have. I am, especially with your General Motors knowledge. You are always willing to do whatever we ask of you, and we're thankful for that, Beth. So congratulations on your 41st.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Beth. We love you.